Good afternoon everybody, hello there from HIT Training, hope you're well and you're all keeping safe. It's me and my esteemed sous chef who's back this week.
Hello.
This is Zane, this is my son. Again, on the life hacks journey that we've been on, I've been finding with this limited trips to the shop and stuff, our weekly shop's great, but you tend to run out of one or two things that probably aren't worth an essential trip. So again, something that we enjoy when we go out to eat are churros. Incredibly simple to make. Obviously you need adult supervision because there will be hot oil involved, but providing we're just following rules and we're respecting it, it's a wonderful little thing to knock up at home using store cupboard ingredients. Okay, so today we have got 250 grams of plain flour, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, we've got 50 grams of melted butter, 300 mils of water, we've got a touch of salt, a teaspoon of baking powder. Okay, all the ingredients will be popped up on the screen for you. So all the dry ingredients plus the vanilla have gone into this bowl here. You will need a wooden spoon for this or a very strong spoon. The dough is quite thick. It's a good arm workout, so Zane's going to know it in a minute. Okay, I'll do the adult bit over here. And I need 300 mils of hot water. Now I've got my butter already in there melted. And I'll do the pouring and Zane's going to do the mixing, and that's just going to bring together a very simple dough. So I'll pour virtually all of it in and let Zane start stirring. And I might have to intervene as well, okay? And it's a cracking little thing, and today we're going to be doing it with cinnamon sugar, so 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon and 100 grams of caster sugar. And we've also got a very, very basic little chocolate sauce going on here, which I can show you while Zane's mixing. And in here, I've just got 100 mils of milk, 200 grams of cooking chocolate, plain chocolate, any kind of chocolate. I've got a couple of tablespoons of honey in there, and I've just set that on like the lowest heat setting on my hob, and I've just let that cook down lovely. Okay, and that's going to be our sauce for today. I've got oil on here as well that I've preheated. I would say a great investment, and they're only £2 or £3 on eBay, and they are accurate, is to get a little food thermometer, which I've got today. We'll be frying at 170 degrees C. Another little test for it is to take a cube of bread, drop that into your oil. When that starts to get golden brown, not overly quick, you know your oil's ready to cook with. Now I can hear panting from Zane. Are you alright there? I told you. Let's have a go, please. Thank you. Yeah, it's quite a stiff dough. Okay, so as you can see, excuse me Zane, it's a really stiff dough. Okay, it's a really stiff dough, but it is too hot for us to pipe just yet. So we're going to wait 15 minutes to allow this to cool down. So my recommended plan of action for you is you make your dough, you allow that to cool for 15 minutes. You can get your sauce on the go, you can get your sugar made as well. Okay, and we'll revisit this in 15 minutes and we're going to fry them off. So we're back 15 minutes later and we've allowed the dough to cool down. Not only will it cook a little bit better with a little bit of resting, it's not going to be so hot in the hand when we're piping it. Now today, in true life hacks fashion, I've used up the last piece of parchment paper to make a piping bag. So I can't demonstrate one. Sorry. What I'd suggest you do is go online, there's some great videos, literally 1-minute tutorials for how to make a piping bag out of parchment paper, okay? I don't have the piping nozzle either on me. It's in some of my kit, which is in one of our academies, obviously essential travel. So all I've done is just raggedy edge cut, just using a pair of scissors, just snip the end in the hope that I'll get that slight little groove that you get on with a churro, which means you can get more of the lovely sugar, more of the lovely sauce on it, so it'll stick. If it has a smooth edge, it's not the end of the world. We've had it smooth edge many times and yeah, we're still happy. Okay, so I've got a piping bag here, and again, I've raggedy cut it, and Zane's just going to fill the piping bag for me. So Zane's going to take a spoonful of that. There we go. Now this is a really thick mixture, so it's not going to fall out the end of the bag, so don't worry about that. It's not a loose mixture by any stretch of the imagination, as you can see. So I'll take one more scoop of that, chef. This dough also I have made the day before and put it in the fridge for our breakfast. All I've done is got it out an hour early because I get up early anyway. And then me and Zane have had it for breakfast as a treat. I think that'll be plenty, Chef. If you could take the bowl away, please. Out the way. Thank you. So it goes into your bag. We squeeze it down. I'm just going to give it a little twist. Now I'm going to do this part of the frying. Zane's going to do the coating of the sugar. And he's going to finish it as well for the camera. Okay. So what we do, I've got my frying pan here. I've got my crust of bread. And hopefully you can hear that at home. It's sizzling away, it's moving around, it's quite happy. I think it's absolutely fine. Notice that I'm working away from Zane as well as far as I can to the limitations of my kitchen, just in the interests of safety. Churros are delicious, but they're not worth a burn. Okay, so that's absolutely fine. And as you can see there, on the camera, it's a little golden brown crouton. The oil's fine to use, so we're going to go for it. Now, when we're doing churros, pipe with one hand and a pair of scissors just to snip it off. There we go. So I'll just do 4 of those, and I'll save the rest of the batter for our Saturday breakfast tomorrow. So these are just going to fry away. They're going to just take a couple of minutes. We're just looking for a nice golden colouring on each side. I'm not going to dab them on parchment paper. I've got a slotted spoon which will take off any excess fat, but with all that heat and that little bit of oil, that'll mean the sugar will stick to the exterior of the churro and it'll be absolutely delicious. So these now literally only take a couple of minutes. So Zane now is going to turn these over in the sugar. Notice he's using a pair of tongs. This boy is a serious gamer, and if I injure any of his digits, he's not going to be a happy bunny. So get them all turned over in the sugar, please, Chef. And that's it, lovely. And when they're done, they can go onto the plate. Thank you. You can obviously change up the sugar flavour. If you don't like the sugar flavour, with cinnamon, you can change it up to something else. You can make your chocolate sauce how you want. You can do whatever you want with it. You can even make the churros savoury with a little bit of cheese running through them. That's a really nice thing to do. French call it a beignet. Very similar. Okay. So I'm going to get Zane to hold that up to the camera.
Without dropping anything.
Without dropping anything, as we've had a few blooper reels. And these are churros. Churros with a chocolate dipping sauce and a cinnamon sugar. 37p a portion. Happy days. From everybody at Hit Chef Academy and Hit Training, please stay safe. And if there's any dishes that you would like on the Life Hacks videos, please do let us know in the comments. Thank you.
And these will disappear into my mouth.